Well, are you trying to tell me something, game? Should I just get the heck out of here? Oh no. Oh, okay, we plunged deeper into the abyss. That is fun. We've spent too long trolling through here. Not that the game gave us much of a choice, mind you. I would have much preferred to have found the rune by now, of course. Game, you listening? Not happy. Okay. Rune Ball. How do I most ensure that I can get through here? Lightning Spires are interesting. 3-6, I at least have resistance to that. That's good. I want guaranteed haste to start out, and then I want to get as many of these buddies in my sight as I can. In fact, I'm willing to take even one more step here, because I'm a wild person, and we're making all the noise in the world. Okay, we even get acid. That's great. One of the few things that the majority of creatures here are not resistant to. What else can we do to increase our odds? The rune is somewhere in here, I believe. We can do a quick check. It should be like central. Yes, there it is. Unfortunately, we don't have enough blink scrolls to do a true ninja move here. But can still make better progress this time around in terms of blowing our way through the enemies. And ideally, we're quick enough. Also, what am I doing? Sling bullets. We're in game mode now. Okay, most buddies are dying ambiently to our acid. You love to see it. Ooh, game alt tabbed out for no reason. That's ominous. Let's see. I'm gonna Ambrosia. There's a couple of turns while we wait for the clouds to dissipate. Oh, I'm gonna hate if I teleport out of here even one more time. You know how upset I'm gonna be, game. But that still does wonders. How long do these clouds last for? Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely absurd. I've spent the last hour, almost an hour now, just in the abyss. Wait a second, these are, yeah, rune. Okay, they are indeed. Oh gosh. What is my best bet? Ooh. This puts me in an interesting position. Okay, I'm gonna haste. I'm gonna waste a scroll of blinking here. Don't F me, game. Don't you dare. What did I just say? What did I just say? Okay. RC, switching out for our flying ring. Then we evoke flight. What is my best bet here? Scroll of Summoning might just do nothing if it can summon land creatures like that. Let's maybe not risk that. Okay. Still fast. I need you to be dead, but I can't do that quickly enough. Can I fear you? I should have done that earlier. Wait, why am I still blinking? Who's responsible? Okay, pick up the potion of flight. Okay. Where are you? Okay, you're under the altar. Need to not get ourselves killed doing this, but I do want to risk it just a little bit here. I am done with this nonsense. Okay, Elephant I cannot fear. The Elephant fears nobody. Now's the time for the summoning. Not fantastic, not exactly what I was hoping for. What else do we pull out here? Let's just copy you. Being cognizant of the max amount of damage we can take on any given turn, as always. Very important. Still have this shifter here as well, who will completely ruin my day at any given opportunity. Okay. Keep an eye on our health. Keep an eye on every action that takes place on every turn. I'm willing to toss a whole lot of resources at this, though. Don't get me wrong. Let's see, we could go for the blast. I'm glad, actually, that I didn't take one move that I was debating doing, which was to read a teleport scroll before I opened the door to this final vault section, because it might have taken a wee bit longer than I would have liked. Also, thank you, friends, for all defending me while we take care of this nonsense. You know what? All the acid charges. No cost too small. Oh, breathe in, breathe out. Jeez Louise. How much do I think my army can protect me? I'm concerned, to say the least. So I'm actually going to teleport out of here. Ideally, face some monsters that aren't vault level creatures. That would be grand. Even though, crap, they're actually doing pretty well. I regret my decision. I'm probably going to lose my summons at any moment here. But if I don't, could be the start of something fantastic. Okay, don't fire through my Death Knight, of course. I'd like to fire from my island of safety here as much as possible. In fact, let's just fire blindly into the mists here. Don't care if in the slightest that we're wasting sling bullets. Pick up the gold. I'm not too concerned about getting every last bit of gold right now. I think we're in a good spot. And I'm very much more just trying to get the heck out of here. Which means getting some kills here and hoping that one of the kills procs the gateway out. We do at the very least have the greater odds of getting a portal out of here now that we are in possession of the rune. Which, let's triple check this. I did pick that up, right? Okay, good. Would have been very unhappy with myself. And there we go. Oh my gosh. What a ridiculous venture this has been. Absolutely absurd. Was never meant to go that far. Jeez Louise. And now we still have to survive Zot, of course. But we at least will have the help of a hefty number of bribes. Definitely want to bribe the Realm of Zot. Thank you, game. Not a fantastic little start here, and thanks, Railbird, for the GGs. Definitely happy with that. We'll switch off of our Ring of Flight, of course, and do any cold damage? Nay. Right, you just drain speed. Perfect. So I can switch to my fancy ring. Oops. Actually, dang it, I forgot I had my boost ballast out. I should have been taking care of this Moth of Wrath. My brain really wanted to say Wath of Math, which is not right. But definitely want to take that buddy out before he gets a chance to berserk the Quicksilver Dragon specifically. You know what? I actually should play it a wee bit safe here. Back up just a little bit, maybe even calling on a box of beasts, which might be overkill. But all I care about right now is coming through this in one piece. And hopefully, most of the other denizens of Zot will take our bribes, please. Hey, there, it's a start. Yes. Veritable army. Oh geez, even the monsters inside the vaults, right? I forget about that. Can turn these chambers into a veritable gladiator or gladiatorial ring. Love to see it. You know what? If I could just make friends with everyone, oh my gosh! Like, look at that, double orbs of fire on our side. Oh right. Oh, this is gonna be chaos. Oh geez, don't get caught in the crossfire. I guess right. Our orbs of fire there are gonna be distracted in an infinite battle, aren't they? Well, never mind to that, but at least we don't have to take care of them. That's nice. Please just leave the neutral one alone. We once had 2 friendly and 2 neutral orbs of fire in the Zot 5 entrance vault, making Tetris shapes. It was interesting. That's hilarious, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's this vault. The corrosion one that I absolutely hate. It's a nightmare on so many levels. Plus, we didn't even manage to make any friends, hey? F me, I guess. Let's see, how well does that cold do? I think that's effective against everyone at the very least. And we do at least have resist corrosion on us at all times. But jeez Louise, making no friends, really. We started by making friends with absolutely everyone in the surrounding area, and now we're seeing quite the opposite. Just making sure did I use up all my bribe money? Wow, I did. Oh yeah, Nine Slithers let me know as well. Thank you so much. Turns out orbs of fire take a huge chunk of change to turn into our friends. Makes sense. Okie dokie. This is going much smoother than the first time I ran into this vault did, that's for sure. Not quite as many corrosion effects slamming down on us at the same time. Jeez, okay. Bribes, please start taking effect on some of the ladder enemies that we run into there. At least one neutral one. Okay, I'll take that. Jeez. Went from being extremely lucky to having some issues here, but hoping that all the downstairs should be in the center of this. And in fact, how many magic mapping scrolls do I have, I should say? The answer is 5, which means I should have been using them on each and every floor of Zot here. But it's never too late. Pretty much too late, if I'm being honest. Literally one step away from finding the stairs. Cool stuff. But perfect. Okay. Downwards we go, I think. How easy will the retreat be? I can blast through a wall where it's up here, right? Okay, that's not too bad. Even without having explored the entire area, we should be okay there. Keep an eye this time on my bribe status. Also should never go downstairs while I'm at a -8 corrosion effect. Just stupid. Okay. I also love that every once in a while I'm getting the message in my chat log down there that we are using our Fustabaus to just smash people in the face. That's the Fencer's Gloves riposte going into effect, which is great. Okay, we found 1, 2 of our downstairs. I think I'm going to be a little impatient about this. I feel like we have enough haste to just consistently hasten and teleport our way through the orb run itself. And so we'll make sure to clear like the lungs completely and all that, probably. Unless I'm feeling real risky. But for this stage... Ooh, please, dang it, I was hoping that my friends would take care of the thumb for me. Can't always get what you want. Oof. In fact, we do want to start being a little bit careful here. I might use a bit of gold just for a... no healing, but I guess I'll take haste. 1 potion of healing, just to get that out of the way, and then I need to take care of this freaking cursed thumb. Pain in the rear, for sure. In fact, what am I doing? Let's head back to the stairs, head upstairs, quickly rest up. Again, keeping a close eye on our bribe status this time around. I do want to try and keep that up as often as possible, because ideally, we build up an army by this point. Dang it, we already lost our only friend in the world. And in fact, you may have noticed, the more astute amongst you, I just cannot consistently use my magic mapping. It would be truly a lifesaver if I could remember to do so, because it does allow us to find the easiest stairs to go to if I'm going a little bit quicker through Zot here, which is the plan in general. I want to get the most out of these bribes that I possibly can. Let's see here. Oof, this is a rough level though. Don't quite have the same liberty or freedoms to ignore things as maybe did earlier. It's not to say we'll clear the entire level, because almost assuredly will not. But I do want to be a bit more cautious for sure. Because with the close proximity of all the monster habitable areas, as it were, any noise, as you can see, is going to draw a crap ton of attention down on top of our heads. So let's see, this downstairs is at least relatively close to 2 upstairs, which isn't too bad. It disallows us from taking the shortcut upstairs without risking ourselves to a certain degree, but that's not the end of the world. And oh my gosh, for the first time, I think ever, I do not have traps blocking my way into the lungs. That's something. That's a huge something. Okay, let's see how it goes here with the final bit of our bribe. Hopefully gonna pay some dividends. Truly hoping we have a veritable army of Orb Guardians. Or Guardians, one or the other. Orb Guardians at our side. A halfling can dream, no? Son of a gun. Okay, just make sure we don't get caught flat-footed by these buddies. In fact, why not head to the single corridor? Let's not be rash. Perfect. Hey, would you look at that? Moth of Wrath just about ready to ruin our day. Because these buddies, we do not want berserk by any stretch of the imagination. Absolute nightmare. In fact, I should really not be holding down my tab key whatsoever. I'm also going to reinstitute my bribe immediately here, just to keep that at a good level there. Make sure that we are taking advantage of each and every ally that we could possibly find. I mean, even just not having to fight this ancient lich, good enough for me. Heal up. Okay, let's maybe switch to my Gustabalis for taking out the teleporting enemy here. And getting some extra damage onto the tentacled monstrosity as well. Our ancient lich up in the top left here just got hit by fire. And you know what that always potentially means in these parts of town? Indeed. Fortunately, when we were able to run into the Orb of Fire there, we did at least cause them to go neutral, which you love to see. Oh, now we have one on our side. Okay. We got this. This is where we make our money. Holy crap. Okay, our bribe has ran out. Our ability to bribe too many extras is starting to run out. I want to be careful because I do know that sometimes our friends turn against us. Okay, not this time. That is beautiful. Just a bunch of neutral buddies instead. Love to see it. I'd like my Ancient Lich and my Orb of Fire to continue to clear the way for us, as it were. The kind of stupid thing to do here that's still tempting me oh so much is to step on an alarm trap and bring all the enemies to us. Since we're in a good spot with our friends here, I feel like we could take advantage of the single wide entrance here. But another part of me is feeling risky. I want to just pick up the orb and not have to worry about fighting through any more orbs of fire, because I'm not actually sure how that fight will go. And if we can just get out of here, we can bring some of our friends with us potentially. Don't do this at home, kids. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never didn't have it though. Never didn't have it. Okay. Let me haste right away. That's going to be important. Also, the advantage to us not teleporting too far is that our buddies there, our bribed buddies, might actually make it to us. In fact, I'm going to wait here. Even just an Orb of Fire. Heck yeah, no, we're out of here. Love to see it. Blizzard Demon. Brimstone Fiend. Hurl Damnation is a pain in the butt. This is where we are getting punished ever so slightly for the decisions that we've made in life here, because we unfortunately can't really use teleports to get to safety on any of these floors that we've only partially cleared. On the other hand, though, I could start running, hoping for some low rolls on Damnation, and use some fog to our advantage, especially considering the fact that we are at least quite fast. Perfect. And then we're fast enough to get the heck out of there. Love it. Now, only the mightiest magic. I really want to take a short break here, but I think the best way to go about that is to head to an upstairs and then rest on the upstairs. In fact, just you, I'm okay with fighting. If a Panlord spawns right next to me, just end it all, you know? But excluding that case, we should be in an okay boat here. Ooh, and I do have to kind of fight you, don't I? It's harder to get away from those buddies since they're so fast. I think it doesn't take the mightiest of magic to crush these, right? Can be dug through. Love to see it. Because we're heading here, and we might even get some extra advantages eked out of the whole thing. Yes. My lovelies. Aw, oh, damn it, they won't leave Zot with us. That's fine, I guess. Hitzlamitl, pain in the butt. Another torment buddy just looking to ruin our day here. I'm gonna throw out a potion petition here for haste and heal wounds. Couldn't have asked for a better combination. Thank you, game. I guess goes egg. You're the real big man up in the sky. Thank you kindly. And onwards we go. Slowly but surely, making our way up through the levels here. As long as we don't run out of haste, and with some good fortune. And in fact, now that we're in the safe spots, I should do a Control G to D0, just to try and ensure that we're taking the shortest route possible when possible. Onwards and upwards. Nothing I can't sprint away from at full speed. You love to see it. And so we continue. Oh, Rampage actually saved us there. We were able to make the step to the stairs without letting the Titsamiddle do the same. Don't mind if I do. Oh, what? Changed my mind. We are not going to fight you. I'm going to haste on my own clock, or on my own time here. Get the heck out. Yeah, do you know what? Let's not faff about whatsoever. We're just going to continue the orb journey. Hey, we must have left you behind. One more time for old time's sake. Net it. Switch over to Sprig and Blade. Give it. Love it. And... okay. Fortunately, this is a fight that we will take as we continue our journey. Nah, screw that. I'm just heading a different direction. Up to D5 now. On the home stretch, the final stretch. Holy crap, look at all these monsters I left behind. Natasha and a pack full of gnolls. I did recently hear about somebody trying to always let Natasha survive, because it's just a kitty looking for their master. Like, there's no need to be an ass about it. So I do it. I can join my rules of let's not harm any poor innocent souls. Natasha is just a cat, man. Oh, and of course, Panlord right at the end of all things, eh? Let's see, very resistant to cold. Don't love that. Not fantastic. I'll tell you what, though. I'm gonna mirror you. I'm gonna box of beasts. Could condenser ban? No, I won't worry about that. I'm gonna haste. One last potion petition for old time's sake. Might and brilliance. Enslave Natasha, make her your pet and escape. Hey, she probably would be happy at the end of all things. I think I could be a good master for Natasha. But there we go, the obligatory murder one Panlord on the way out. And oh my lord, holy crap. Finally, after something like 8, 9, 10 halflings just thrown to the wolves, one that really had no right dying whatsoever, we can breathe in and we can breathe out. And I'm tingling all over. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Celebrator. So much in the back pocket. A scroll, a blinking to boot. Love to see it. Even a scroll of summoning. All of the necessary components. And there we go. Holy cow. I also didn't realize, by the way, that because I only won on this computer with this Formicid before, we're going to have one of every race in the top of our list here, or of every species. Maybe 2 Formicids and 2 Gargoyles because we had our intro run, but oh me oh my, holy cow. Waffling was finally the one true hero of the Fling line, of the Fling dynasty, as it were. Dynasty? I don't know what the distinction is there. Is that a localization pronunciation? I think I normally say dynasty, but for some reason dynasty just felt right. Maybe that's the way halflings would say it. But there we go. Thank you guys for the GGs. Definitely is a huge breath of relief for me because I was very much interested in upgrading to 0.27, but there's no way in heck that I was going to do so without first defeating the game with our halfling buddy. And so finally, taking probably an hour longer than it possibly should have thanks to our ridiculous abyss shenanigans, Waffling is back with his people, back with his family. Because as we mentioned earlier, the Fling line always has kids before they go off adventuring into the dungeon because hasn't been a great track record, as it were. So it's nice to think that finally, for once, he gets to return home, and a warm welcome. It will be a hero's welcome, I'm sure, especially having saved the world from the evil power that is Zot. But there it is, finally through with Halfling after much ado here. Huge thanks to everyone in chat for supporting us along the way, making sure that I wasn't going out of my mind, trying our very best to do so. And yeah, I guess that's it. It speaks for itself when it has taken that many runs. We truly proved once and for all that the lucky feat that halflings all share is not always fully applicable. We can always find the way to beat the probabilities and still lose over and over again. But there we are, and up next, we will be going into Troll, I believe. The only issue with that is if we upgrade to 0.27, I think it adds Palantongas somewhere that we've already passed by. So it'll be a bit of a mix-up. Maybe we'll add them to the end of the simple species just to keep our order here, because I was kind of excited to move on to Troll next and be able to potentially mow my way through the dungeon, especially considering the fact that I think we were discussing a long time ago, a lifetime ago, as it were, running a Troll Berserker to finally kind of show off that aspect of the game, because I'm not likely to choose a Berserker for anyone else, and that's a classic combo. The most classic of beginner combos. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it, and we'll have to decide next week on Sunday when or what we wish to do in terms of those regards. It is likely, though, I will say, that we'll be upgrading to the newer version. I am excited for the release here, and happy and excited to see, as well, what the changes bring. Maybe a whole lot of dead melee characters. Who's to say? But thanks again to everyone in chat, everyone in the YouTube comments. Huge thanks again at the end of all things here to Reddit users I Am Jack and Smeg Soup for giving me a wonderful shout out on the DCSS subreddit. Definitely was a beautiful or lovely surprise to wake up to and stumble upon. So yeah, I guess that'll be the end of it. I hope you'll enjoyed watching the arduous journey, whichever parts of it you were along for as well. If you did and you're not already, I definitely would appreciate a follow here on Twitch, notified whenever we go live, what we're playing and all that good stuff. And if you missed anything, you want to see us throw away some perfectly innocent halfling lives, all of those runs are up on YouTube, and even if you missed the start of Waff's journey through the dungeon, those are just being uploaded as we speak throughout the week here. So definitely appreciate checking out there. Subscription, like, comment, all those good fancy things that all you lovely intelligent people are fully capable of doing, and pretty much everyone now is pretty widely aware of the mechanics, I guess, of content on the internet. It's wild. But yeah, huge thanks to everyone. I'm completely stunned and aghast right now. Didn't expect, even though I was hoping against hope that we'd make it through. Didn't expect it, especially with some of the close calls at the end there. But me oh my. Thank you all. Thanks again, Ninth Settler, for the raid. Very much appreciated that. Always a nice little surprise and an excuse for me to share a little bit of a story, even though hopefully in the future I'll refine them down a bit, maybe get into the right storytelling mood set before I get on. But anywho, I hope that you'll enjoyed the journey through the thick and the thin, the hard spots. Jeez, mixing up all my vowels and consonants here. Hard spots and easy ones, the roller coaster of emotions that we've been through. Appreciate it a whole lot. And yeah, so far we are done 6 of the species. Done the first 6 here, only 4 more simple to go, including Palantonga. Because they move down to here so that genies can move into this slot, I believe, is how it works. But yeah, we will see what the future holds, and definitely excited to move on to something a little bit fresher, get to talk about a new species, maybe re-examine some of the mechanics that are available to each of them, and can't wait for it. I will say that on Tuesday here, we're going to be throwing in a special random stream, non-scheduled stream, in which we will be playing some web tiles and participating at least a bit in the tournament. I plan on participating quite a decent amount throughout the couple of weeks here, at least whenever I'm able to, and seeing if we can't, for the first time ever, get some banners, points. I don't even know how it works that well. I went through the tournament page, seeing all of them. I think my main targets there I like Nemelex's choice because I like being forced to do something silly or fun or unusual to what we'd normally do, but I don't know how. I feel like that's a more competitive category that might already be blown through by the time I get around to it, especially as a slower player. But yeah, if you're interested in watching some tournament play, our second attempts and so on through the new version of the game and seeing how we behave with the new melee changes, some of the new spells, and all the other fun things that got added in, or just altered in some way in that release. Definitely happy to see you around Tuesday, and we'll hopefully get a couple of good runs in. I'm also very much happy to just take suggestions from chat as to what to run. That might be a good opportunity. I know a long while back, I think it was Safid who asked for an Octopode play. Might have to throw an Octopode in on Tuesday, something like that. But regardless of all that, I do thank you all so much for coming out, for watching, whether that's here on Twitch or you're watching this later on YouTube. Love you all so much. Appreciate the support to such a high degree. But regardless of all that and your level of support, I do hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you around in the future, whether that be on Tuesday for some tournament play, Wednesday for our usual playing through a game and chatting. That will probably be like Monster Train again, most likely, unless something pops up on my radar, but largely here to chat with you lovely folks on Wednesdays. Or next Sunday when we're back into the thick of things in this journey for an unofficial Great Player Achievement for the first time for myself. And yeah, hope to see you around then. See you soon. See ya.